Well, hello, and thank you so much for joining me. Today we're catching up with Foodie Beauty's lives, where apparently she's exploiting a child. So, if you thought she couldn't get any lower, you were wrong. We were all wrong. So, big thank you to Barbecue Chillin, as this is one of their highlight videos. So, I'll have the information their channel in my description. If you do wish to support the channel, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you as one of our bone baddies in the boneyard. Anyway, let's see what we're in for today, shall we?
This is temporary, okay? This is only going to be until 2, and then we'll have government power, and then we'll be able to. So at 2, okay, right at 2, we're turning the government electric on, and then that will, no, it's a fan. Hey, Harper, that will actually charge the solar battery a little bit so that...
It would appear that she's actually listening to her audience members that were complaining that they never got to see her face. Not like there's much to see, but here we are.
She'll be okay. Like, we have a busy day tomorrow. I gotta sleep. I don't know. Like, we left the fridge on 40 minutes longer than it should be, and now we have no power early. So what we're going to do is get, Salah's looking into getting either another battery and another solar panel, because we're moving by the end of the month. It's, no, we're moving like in a few days. You get used to it. I mean, whatever. I can go without power
They're moving. Are they moving into a luxury villa? Moving out of the basement? Can't wait to see.
for an hour. Like, whatever. We're too privileged, you know? A lot of people don't get 4 hours. Or is it 5? 4 hours of electricity a day. We're moving into Salah's house. He has a family house. Well, he has a house anyways. He's going to see about installing...
God, seeing the actual texture of her face here is quite startling.
a AC, which will be nice. Yes, we're moving away from here. This place was just supposed to be temporary. Like, it's just like a furnished rental. No, the house is empty. Do you regret moving to Syria? No, I don't regret it. And
As she looks away, as she answers, a telltale sign of someone lying.
like, he doesn't think it's a good idea. I suggest...
So somebody asked, why won't you and Salah just leave Syria?
traveling to like Malaysia for a few months. They have some pretty like luxury apartments there, but he was like affordable too. But he wants to stay here and like fix up the house. He's like, I'll get you an AC, everything you want to be comfortable. But I don't know. I mean, it's like we have maybe another couple months, but we'll see about the AC anyways. His house is not like, there's one window in this apartment and it's on the top floor. So his house is like level and it's like there's windows everywhere. So when we move, we're gonna like get extra battery and stuff. You know what?
She said it's on the top floor, which kind of makes it sound like she is in fact in a basement. And not to be too grim, but if shit was going down around you, being underground is probably safer, but...
I have other flashlights. This is a lighter. I have other flashlights, but I don't know where they are. We know someone who's gonna like kind of act like a tour guide and bring us places. Salah knows a guy, so I don't want. We're not going anywhere.
Salah knows a
We
guy.
can go if we want to, but we don't want to. He has things to take care of with his house and setting it up and doing some maintenance on it. And then...
Sounds super important, especially when your lives are in jeopardy. Yeah, definitely not something else going on there. Nope, not at all.
No, it's not money. Like I said, we were thinking, like I was thinking, like, do you want to go just for the summer months to another country that has AC? And then he was like, if AC is the issue for you, like when we get to the house, I will set up AC for you. But
he is not wanting her to leave Syrian borders. And apparently that's not alarming to her. Okay.
Here, there's no point. We're just renting for a month. We were just renting for a month. Kind of like Airbnb Syria, but like, we were just renting for this month. So he said he's going to make it nice and comfortable. And then we're going to be able to focus more on like going and doing things like, the souk and different stuff like that. Hopefully it will get a bit cooler too, so it'll be more comfortable to walk around all these places, because there's some places that are really huge, like the Citadel, like the, what was that? What the hell was that? What the? I don't know what that was. I saw something, like a little white thing go right across the room. Honestly, no, I'm not really scared. I think things have calmed down a bit there, inshallah. Is this dying on me too? It might be lights out, bees. Hold on, let me turn it off for a minute. Guys. It's 1:30 on January, and I have to get up at by 9:30 or 10, and I have to
And to her, that's early.
do some laundry or try to get the washer to work. You know what I have to do to get it to work sometimes? So I put it on a fast cycle, 30 minutes, whatever. I have to like fill up water, huge water bottles, like old soda water bottles full of water. And you know the part where you put the laundry detergent? I have to pump water in it manually. But then after I put enough water, the spin cycle works fine. So, yay. Your pupils dilate.
Let's just remember that when Chantal was in Canada and had basically everything at her fingertips, a fully functioning washer and dryer, she still didn't do laundry. So imagine now where laundry is an actual chore and she has to do it.
Wow. Okay. Take advantage of my money.
So someone said, Chantal, can I ask something without you getting mad? But do you think Salah is taking advantage of your money just to do his house and then leave you? I mean, this person makes a good point. I wouldn't have thought of that, but yeah, I mean, that could definitely be his motivation.
Okay, what makes you think, Angela, that he's using my money? Like, where, like, without having any proof of our financial situation, how would you just make that assumption? So, like, you know?
Probably because by all accounts, he doesn't make anything. That's probably where that assumption came from. Oh, his perfume business? Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
I haven't used a cent of my money here yet, anyways. I don't even know how to get it. I might have to go to another country. So, Angela, I respectfully have to say to you, I wouldn't assume things because you don't know the situation. So, the answer, in I guess, long form is no. Just hearing stuff. Well, you should not listen to all the shit you hear because it's all crap. It's all BS. Yeah, it's a stupid. When you think about it, Angela, it's just a prejudice. Like, fat white women. I don't know. They can't stick to their story, though, Angela. Am I broke or do I have money? Oh, I'm rich. They think I'm rich for Syria, right? It doesn't matter, whatever. Of course, people are going to think that. It's a huge prejudice. Using for visa, using for money, whatever. Salah has a lot of people he knows and loves here. He has a ton of family here. And he has a house. He has, he doesn't want to travel anywhere right now. So it's not about money. Unfortunately, you can't really buy a passport, a stronger passport. There's no electric bill, Melissa. The government can only provide certain amounts of electricity per day because of the war. Hey, Black Country Bum. So that's why. Under my eyes have fupas. There's power, guys. Oops. This hijab is like weird looking right now. I don't know. Yeah, Tracy, I do.
So Tracy, who is a mod, said Melissa Chantal pays for everything when she cooks at someone else's home. Okay.
I pay for, well, not me, but you know what I mean. Why does it matter? Why am I even explaining my finances to people? You know what? Think what you want. If you want to think I'm a sugar mama, who cares? Go for it. We pay for all the food and we feed like the entire family. So
You know, it would maybe be a little more believable that there wasn't a monetary transaction to your relationship if you weren't such an insufferable cow. Because I'm sorry, you either have to be extremely hot or have a great personality. When you have neither, yeah, people are going to ask questions. Okay.
and I love doing it. I love that we can, do that. I'm a sugar mama. Yeah, right. I wish I friggin', Yeah, that's why I said that, Tracy, because I saw your comments. And I'm like, I hope people don't think that we go and just like eat all their food. Even though these like people have like fed us a lot and insisted we don't, you know. Anyways, I'll have to share with the internet, but yeah, we definitely buy the food to make these recipes, that's for sure. I just hate
It's probably the least that you could do for these people. The least.
when the hijab slips. And it's annoying, like I have to keep putting it around my my chubby face. I gotta get off at 3, okay, guys, because we have 2 fans running right now. So when I go to bed, I need the CPAP and 1 fan we're gonna share. It's like at the foot of the bed. And hopefully that gets us to when
Because they sleep in the same bed.
the solar starts working. Usually around 7:30, actually, we can use the power, solar power. And because the battery should be charging right now. So, okay, guys, I gotta go. But hopefully I'll be back tomorrow or whatever. I have vlogs coming up, okay? No cloudy. Have a good night, guys, and thanks for beezing. Bye, bye.
So I actually saw this today. I saw like a brief snippet of it. I clicked on it and I was like, what the hell? And immediately clicked off just because I was like, first of all, didn't want to give her the engagement, but just as if soliciting funds for an animal, that didn't teach her anything. So now she's going to solicit funds for an innocent child, and she thinks that's going to go well. I would just love to know where the thought process comes for her for anything. Like, how does she reach these decisions and think, yes, this will go over well, and I think it's fine? I mean, is it just rage baiting at this point? I don't understand. Regardless, if it's rage baiting, if it's her soliciting funds, the fact that you're including this girl in your content is sickening. Absolutely sickening. And why she would even expose this kid to her audience, who, let's be so for real, is toxic and gross in a lot of ways. I mean, I wouldn't be letting my child be involved with Gore World. Are you kidding? It's a very adult oriented community, and I'm just going to say this as plainly as I can. When you've already been accused of supporting PDF files, bringing a kid on your channel is probably the last thing that you need to do. So let's all just brace ourselves. It looks like Barbecue Chillin will have the girl's face edited out, but if not, obviously I will do that. So
It's like delayed or slow or something. Mafia? Mafia? And Donnie? Say hi. Hi. Say hello. Say Sasa. You Sasa?
So Barbecue Chillin said, "You guys know I don't curse, but this dumb bitch, yeah, yeah."
Hi, my connection is bad.
She just looks happy as a
This is
lark
Sasha.
sitting there.
She's very cute, and just put a statement out there. Her family is. قولي هاي نينا. هاي نينا. برافو. Hi Nina. Say tell her to say hi Bezos. Hi Nina. Sasa قولي hi Bezos. It's very blurry. So her name is Sasa. She's like the cutest thing I ever saw. Thank you guys. And Domi. The live stream I'm doing basically, like, we plan on helping her as well. Yeah, we just want positivity, obviously, guys. So, hi.
So she doesn't want to hear any of the backlash. Well, sorry, but you're gonna get it.
Sasa is not from a very affluent family, and they can't really afford to pay. She needs special schooling. She's has special needs, and she needs special schooling. And it's about $1,000 a year. And we're also going to help, but I just thought I'd let you guys know that the ad revenue for this at least is going for Sasa, which I will prove to you guys. And yeah.
Okay. So it's $1,000. That's her goal. She could have just paid it. So that's what this whole thing's about, to get $1,000 for this little girl's school. Chantal could have just paid that and never told a soul. They say a good deed dies when it's spoken out loud, which basically means if you're going to do something for someone, you should do it because it's a nice thing to do. It's a good thing to do, not because you want the recognition for it. So you're telling me that Chantal couldn't have just paid this for this girl? She's so freaking gross, I swear.
So just anything that we make from this live stream goes towards Sasa and her school. She really needs special schooling, so, and it's pretty expensive for them here. So yeah, I watched the whole ad for her. Yes, thank you. If you guys can just watch the ads for her, that would be awesome. Thank you. And of course, any super.
Don't think you're supposed to do that. Don't think you're supposed to say that. And I only know that because of the Amber Lynn debacle that happened when they made that video for Beck's mom. And they were basically saying something very similar. And I think she got in trouble for that. So
Super chats, anything from this live will go towards her. And like I said, we're also planning on helping her. But yeah, basically I'm trying to YouTube Lover because she does need the help. It's a little pricey. It's like maybe around $1,000 a year US for that. Hey, Justine. Thanks, Fernanda. And I just, like she speaks very few words, barely in Arabic, but she's really, really cute. She's amazing. Look at her. Right, Sasa? Perhaps support this child privately. That's okay, Issa P. Like, that's all right.
yeah.
This is my job, and if I can share some of my ad revenue, I don't care, Jesus, whatever. It's something positive,
They were telling her that this wasn't a good idea. So even her kiss ass beezers were telling her, like, no, 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 no.
That's yeah, her parents are. Yeah, they're aware. She's very cute. I wanted to share her with you guys because she's super cute. And yeah, exactly. She is super cute, huh? Can you guys see clearly now? She has Down syndrome, YouTube Lover. She goes to a school for kids with special needs. And she did go before, but she stopped. We found out that she stopped because it's too expensive. So I know, loving life. Yeah, it is because, she knows very few words and,
I'm not going to pretend to know how things work for this school, but you're telling me they couldn't pay monthly and Chantal couldn't pony up like $100 a month for her to go? There's something really gross about this. And just the way she's sitting there acting, I'm glad we don't see the girl in this. Is just so exploiting. Just having this poor girl who obviously doesn't understand what's going on. The audience that she's being exposed to. I saw something where it said that people were saying some really gross things, like PDF things to Chantal about this little girl. Like, what do you even say? It's just, there were several adults involved in this that thought this was going to be a good idea. She couldn't even get away with trying to get donations for a cat. And here we are.
I know her personally, so for me it's personal to help her, And like I said, we do already in a lot of ways, and we will, but just, we're not rich either, but it's I'm just saying, like, you don't have to give anything, but just the ad revenue alone definitely will help her, at least maybe with clothes or something. But yeah, her schooling's kind of expensive, so yeah, Alicia, maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think you can do super thanks if you want, but just watching the ads makes a lot of difference, Yeah, I can't access them now, but it's a little complicated, but we can do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's any different than other, like, some channels trying to raise money. That's not exploiting the situation, so whatever. She's very close to us.
Most people probably don't put a child on their live stream. It's like, is it willful ignorance?
Basically,
I don't understand.
And, she's basically family, and just want to help her out, that's all. So I'm going to give her at least all the ad revenue.
So help her out and pay it. It's like $100 a month. Shut the fuck
for
up.
this, even, just to help out the family with whatever, Yeah, I said I didn't know how to access the money, but I know how now, kind of, but it's going to be kind of complicated. Like, I'll probably have to go to another country, but we have someone who can go for us. Her family knows about it, so, like, we made sure that they were okay with it. Yeah, that's okay, right? Yes. Yes. And like I said, we do help them a lot, and we plan on continuing, but, I thought, why not just, Don't picture you as a child person? Well, I am when it comes to Sasa because Sasa is so cute. I don't know, I just connected with her. I really love her. She's very, very sweet. Yes, you're very sweet. And like I said, I'll post proof of, I'll show you exactly what revenue I made. It's all going to Sasa. It's all for Sasa. Make her happy in life, you know? Yeah, you could send to PayPal if you want to. It's in my, it's not in my description because it was, I think in Kuwait it was frowned upon, but here anything goes with that, so. Yeah. Cooking, no, I cooked myself, but I got a little bit of help there. But I cooked a Syrian dish, so I'm good. She loves it.
I literally don't know what to say. I'm just sitting here stunned.
Imitating everything I do. It's so cute. Oh. I know it's like, you know, it was like a bit risky doing this, but I thought, you know what, if it's for her, I don't care. Oh, she loves Salah.
She hugged me now.
She's all over Salah. She loves him. She's very well mannered. I will say most kids are here. They're very well raised. And you know, they behave well, and she's very sweet and deserves an education, but she has Down syndrome, so she needs special care, you know?
Chantal wouldn't know what that was like because she was like one of the worst children to ever live.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, Bally, that's okay. I just hope people will keep her in mind, you know? Put me aside and just...
Yeah, I'm sure that'll go really well for you.
Sasa. Sasa. Marhaba.
You can do it? I don't know. Are you cute and funny? Yes. Yes, Sasa.
This reminds me of like a video made and someone was in like a hostage situation.
No, no. Do you see how sweet she is? I can't. You're so cute. Good. Okay, the quality's better. Hey, Sasa. Hey, Sasa.
Wow, really seems like you guys have a connection because you can say one thing to her.
She's too sweet. Yeah, we're gonna keep the rest of her family off, like, you know, but...
Julia.
Thanks, Mary.
Sasa. Sasa.
Maria? Aww. She's only 9, and she's really, you know, she's smart in her own way.
She's smart in her own way. Jesus.
Whoa. I'm gonna get off now.
Okay, this is exactly what I was talking about. Someone's basically asking her to lift her shirt. Like, what the
So, sorry the quality's not great, but whenever I'm not busy, I'll come back live, okay?
If anyone knows about this channel making this disgusting comment, please link down below to report. Yeah, unbelievable. I don't care if that person was trolling. That's deplorable. Like, what is wrong with people? I truly don't understand.
So, yes, I love you guys. I appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I'd be interested to know if Chantal saw that comment. And is that why she's hurrying and getting off? I don't know the time frame, if that was synced up right with, you know, that was sent right when she's like, okay, I'm getting offline now. Yeah, this whole thing just has me disgusted.
Yes. Aw.
Mary sent us super chat.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you guys for like everyone tried to help
Sasa, thank you,
Sasa.
Sasa. Sure. Bye-bye.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, Salah's just sitting there yucking it up with her, so the two of them decided this was a good idea. And I'm sure the parents of this child really had no idea what they were actually signing up for when they consented to have their child on this video. Fuck Chantal, fuck PDF files, and fuck you, Salah. How about that? I thank you so much for joining me. Sorry this was kind of a rough one. I really didn't know what to say because it's just, what can you say other than, what an absolute ignorant, disgusting bitch. My heart goes out to this little girl. I certainly hope she gets the help that she needs. And I hope that Chantal gets what she needs, which is not anything good. So thank you so much for everybody that's supporting my teeny tiny channel. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.